Little Hulk Hogan music this morning here.
I like it.
Let me tell you something,
Let
brother.
me tell you something, brother. Mean Gene Okerlund. All right, we're live.
What a couple dorks.
We are a couple of dorks. Hello, race fans. Another Garage Talk podcast here at Section 8, The Garage. Brought to you by Lance and Jill Sharp Motorsports. Lance and
with
Jill.
positivity.
Always promoting with positivity. I'm your host, the Flyin DJ Ryan Ray, and I have my good buddy here and co-host. They call him Hollywood AJ Albreda. Good morning there, Tommy Tipover.
We're not going there.
We're not going to go there, but that's another nickname.
That's another nickname that's
yeah.
going to stick.
Trying to be a hot shot out there last night, but that's okay. So tell me a little something about your Friday night last night. I didn't see you.
We just kind of hung out, went to the go-karts. We put on a good showing last night. Me and Michaela took out a 30-pack, just the two of us, which did a good job.
Miller Lite?
Miller Lite.
It was a fine evening for a fine Pilsner.
It was a fine.
Yeah,
there was a lot of fine Pilsners.
It was a fucking hot one.
Yeah, before we even got to the go-kart track, we were about halfway through that 30-pack, and we were just animals.
Now, your father was up here working for quite a few hours. Did he go down to the clubhouse?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think he got food. He was hanging out with Tedder and a couple other people down at the clubhouse, so he had a good night.
Nice.
Down with old timers.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you didn't hang out with your new man crush, Dylan Grogan.
Oh, my God.
No hot dates
Grogan.
last night?
No.
You know, whatever happened to your other man crush, the goofy-looking kid that looks like Hardy? Curtis Cormier?
Corey?
Oh.
I don't know where he's at.
That was your old man crush. Curtis. I don't know where the fuck I got Curtis from, but
Today, Junior.
I guess. It seems like you have a type, though. They have like a
gosh.
flare going with the hair and the cowboy boots and the belt buckle.
You know you're an asshole, right?
You know, everybody has a type. You like guys with cowboy boots. I like thick skanks, you know. Anyway, so, I got to bust your balls with that. But I raced Accord last night. It was certainly a hot one. Kind of looked like that we were going to get. I mean, the radar looked like it was pretty nasty, but it never even rained down there. But it was hot.
Oh, by the way, your blue pills are in my trailer.
Okay.
You got to go get those out.
Right.
Old timer.
Raced Accord last night. I was running second. I was actually running really good. The car's perfect, and I was doing pretty good. I got dumped coming to the checker out of 4 by Chris Ackerman in the heat race, and definitely wasn't too thrilled about that. Certainly parked it on the front stretch and let him come by and gave him the old one-hand salute. Put a show on for the crowd. And then in the pits afterwards, I certainly walked over by myself to kind of, tell him about himself. And, of course,
tell him what you really thought.
And these meatballs, they all think they're tough when their dad's there and they got like 5 crews. But if they were by themselves, they would never talk that way, So I was happy with myself maintaining.
Ghetto Ryan didn't come out.
Section 8 Ryan Ray didn't come out. I'm getting a little older.
The shirt stayed on.
More mature these days. I got a lot of good people backing me, so I walk a fine line in life between normal Ryan and ghetto Ryan.
I just had a fan text me and say that our show makes us laugh.
Oh, good. So, of course, that was right at the checkered, so I had to start last in the feature, and I got by him, and I just wanted to beat. I didn't want, people were like, oh, you should take him out in the feature. I'm like, nope, that's not how I race.
Right.
I feel like I kind of race like an Eddie Marshall. I try to race people clean. There's a difference between like dooring somebody.
Right.
I mean, you doored everybody out there.
Only you, because you're in the way.
You doored a lot more people than that, that's for sure. But, he just literally just didn't, he was probably snow plowing through, didn't lift, and just drove right through you. Yeah. So, but I got him.
They say you will have that on the big jobs.
You will. So I got by him, and I definitely let him know I was there. I did like a Bobby Barron move. I made my car real wide coming out of 2, and definitely pinched him up to the wall. And I just was so aggravated that I wanted to beat him. And in that process, I definitely hit my marks, and I caught up to Billy, and I almost got him at the end. Billy and I were certainly helping each other out quite a bit last night. My race receiver blew out of my car and got ran over, so he let me borrow one. He needed a few nuts and bolts. So we were helping out Sadie Creedon, Travis Roger and I. Travis Roger has definitely become a friend of mine over there. He's definitely helped me out a lot. He's been coaching me. So Sadie Creedon, her father, Dan Creedon, was having some problems with his car, so we but kind of felt like a little AJ trailer over there. All the youngins were hanging around us. It was kind of fun. Yeah. So all in all, I thought it was a good night. I laid down like 6 or 7 good laps. A couple of them I missed, but if I can do that consistent, Brianna's tough. I mean, she's like you down there right now. So, but definitely getting a lot of good experience, and it was good. Race recap. So, how'd you do last Saturday?
I feel like we were really good in the feature. I was finally really happy with where we were going with the car. Just the biggest thing is it's hard when it's green to checkered and it's hard to pass. These guys are tough. We're racing against some of the best sportsman guys in the Northeast. On anywhere, I don't care where you go. These guys are that good. And so to race Hartman and Sabia and Giardini and Alex Bell and all the sportsman guys that run up front every week, it's tough to race them. They're fast. So we finished 6th. Just kind of got strung out and couldn't really go anywhere. We battled with Grogan for a little bit, and just car kind of faded with like 5 to go. I think we overcooked the right front with just it being green to checkered. We started fading, but that's part of it. It's part of racing. How it goes.
Is. It's like your third 6 in a row, right? Something like that. Well, I mean, eventually it's gonna.
I've been making the joke. Change. I'm getting the car ready to go finish 6th every week.
You just need to stay away from Michael Sabia on those restarts. Jesus Christ. We like you, Mike, but holy Christ. So anyway, last Saturday at Fonda, Jack Lehner won. I guess he got by Jess Friesen. Wow. What happened to Stewie? I don't know how they could miss the setup.
I don't even remember what happened last
Saturday. I think
Saturday.
he finished 6th, which is unusual for him. I had Chris Curtis win the 358 race.
And Andy was gone.
Andy made a statement. He certainly did. I'm going to try to get an interview with him later on today. Going into the Jason Harrington Memorial tonight because obviously that's a huge race.
That's going to be a cool event. I'm excited.
A lot of good people, a lot of good sponsors put up money for that. So the Flyin Farmer was certainly, a
great guy.
He was a great guy, and he was a staple there. You always knew that red,
the big red one,
was going to be there. But Andy definitely he definitely made a statement. He had a 3/4 straightaway lead. And I think the rear end went, I was told. Something happened, but Curtis ended up winning. But then, of course, Andy came back and put on a show with J.R. Hefner in a big block race and won that. His brother-in-law, Ronnie, won last night up at
Malta,
Albany, Saratoga.
Yep.
I'm pretty good friends with I used to see her a lot more, but his mom, Andrea, so, she's such a nice lady. I think she does watch this. I don't think she catches it live, but she does watch it. So that's good to see. You're gonna another one. Poor Anthony King last week. Boy,
I know it.
He hit everything but the lottery last
week.
Holy shit, poor Anthony King. I kind of wanted to make him get yourself together, but you can't because literally the cars. It was like you a month ago. They just spun out right in front of him.
He had nowhere to go.
So.
Although he did try. So I guess that's how pro stocks are made. When 2 street stocks are on top of each other like that.
They make babies.
Yeah, they make babies and they make a pro stock.
Yeah. So Hannah Stalker didn't race last week? Was she up with her dad up north?
I don't know where they were, actually. Yeah. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They had a bunch of easy ups over, and they kind of look like a bunch of Torrington raggies over there. But yeah, all good. I'm glad he's back
Shout
together.
Out to those guys.
Yeah, for sure. So next week, we got monster trucks at Lebanon Valley. So
I'm going to Utica, Rome. I think you said you're going to make the trip up with us.
Yep. Because I don't race. Accord is closed, and I was going to go to Glen Ridge on Sunday. I feel like I need a handler with all my DJing and announcing and racing shit, but I actually have a birthday party I have to do next Sunday, so I guess I have the weekend off, so I guess I'll go with you.
Yeah, so we I raced there once last year in Limited when I drove for Travis Welch and the Welch family. That was a really fun night. You did well. We're the first Niska car across the line, so we got to go to the front stretch. So that was pretty cool.
Yep.
But yeah, so I had fun there the last time, and we ran well there. So I think we're ready to go back, just broaden our horizons a bit more and race against more tougher competition. You know what I mean? Like these guys at Utica, they're just as fast. Just as fast as the Valley guys. So just get more experience, really.
Yeah,
try to get ready for Eastern States at the end of the year, getting a little bit of slick track, feel. So see what happens.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I actually was kind of going back and forth with selling my Super Dirt Week stuff, but I've made the commitment. My parents want to go, so
Full-time Section 8.
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
Full on Section 8.
Section 8 takes a back seat to everything else we do. I just don't have the time to do it anymore. But I'm gonna probably handpick about 20 panels out of here, the ones I want to bring.
It'll be the cleanest the shop ever looked.
Which is going to be kind of a pain in the ass, but we'll get it done.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm going to focus on that once a year kind of thing out there.
Yep.
So that's going to be fun, and definitely took the time off to go down to Middletown for you.
Yep,
Are you going to run the short track series race, or is that still up in the air?
Oh, I think it's a little bit up in the air, but if we don't run it, we're definitely going to try to just get laps and get a notebook to go into Friday night's race with the Sportsman. So.
Now, would you run, your American racer, or would you just stick with the Hoosiers?
Probably if depending on how it goes. If we make it on a Sunday and we get good notebook and we run well down there, then maybe we'll try to run that short track Super Series race.
Yep.
But I think for the most part, we're just going to keep the Hoosiers bolted on it and just get laps. Run around in the back and just take as many laps as I can. So
nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously the most important thing is to make the show there for the for the weekend, and hanging out in the 31st lap is always a good time. It'll change your life, that's for sure.
Oh boy.
Well, next up is your ever popular Get Yourself Together, brought to you by Mad Lash Company. Mad Lash Company, the sponsor that never shows up. And Topper Cigars. Topper Cigars, always a good gnaw. So I've been, sometimes after a while you kind of get like, who the hell is going to be the Get Yourself Together? Yeah. Michaela came up with an idea today, but we're gonna
let that one sit for.
We're gonna let that one sit and figure out what's going on with your life. But anyway, so you're going to have to help me out with this.
Yeah, so
I think I might be friends with her on Facebook.
I got a good one. So we got a couple new crew members. Lenny came over, Gallo, and his two daughters came over to start helping out since Kim Lavoie stopped racing.
Yep.
So they talked to Michaela and asked if we needed help, and we were more than welcome to get the help. So Lenny and I made the dumb mistake of calling him Leo to everybody, so now I refer to him as Leo. Leo. But his one daughter, Olive, so I found out she has a torn meniscus, but it's from bowling. How do you tear a meniscus bowling?
That I don't know. I'm not a big bowler. I probably bowled like 10 times in my life.
That's like saying you broke your foot swimming.
Right. Yeah, I mean, or Noelle went to fucking 4 Dave Matthews shows this past weekend, is walking around with an ankle brace on because she liked a particular Dave Matthews song and heard it. I'm like, you're listening to fucking Dave Matthews. Like, how do you hurt yourself? You know what I mean?
Well, that's the same thing. It's like the lanes must have been rough that night.
Yeah. Oh, do they do like an oil thing, or it's all like
I don't know. She wears like one of those weird like socks over her shoes.
Oh yeah. Does she wear like the wrist thing?
Yeah. And she looks like MJP in one of the bowling shirts.
Oh yeah, Michael John Pierce definitely likes the bowl. That's for sure. But he actually,
he's good.
He is. He's got a couple 300s. I think a couple years ago he pulled the freaking 300 in front of Kenny Tremont.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm sure, was pretty cool.
So to you, Olive, get yourself together.
Get yourself together, Olive. I have no clue who you are, but get yourself together.
I have no clue.
Maybe I'll see her down in the pits.
Yeah, we'll see them later.
Quit your bitching. What do you got to bitch about today? I don't really know what I got to bitch about.
Just gonna. I don't know. You go first. You think of something.
Quit your bitching. I got a one that I can. When you and your dorks come up here on Mondays, you guys always order fucking pizza.
I literally texted you and said, throw it out because I was going to grab it. I forgot.
And yeah, I come in here, I think, what was it, Tuesday night? And the fucking pizza's still there. Yeah. And I'm like, and he texts me when I'm already got the shop all closed up.
I was like, shit, I forgot all about
it. And so pick up your shit.
I also... You order all this pizza for all you guys, and then you never even eat any.
I eat pizza probably like 3 or 4 times a year. I go to K's. Every now and then I'll get one in the clubhouse afterwards from Slavin. But, But I thought it was kind of funny to watch Michaela wash my panels, too, last week. That was,
We got a lot done that night, Trevor.
Yeah, we did.
Trevor killed it. Faith cleaned the whole toolbox, so Robbie was happy when he saw that.
Speaking of which, on my
Wednesday?
car, I got to bring my car down to Godfrey's next week.
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully Friday midday. I know they race at Malta that night, but maybe somebody down there can weld something for me because,
So Anthony King, if you're listening,
yeah,
call us.
yeah, I'm going to reach out to him later on today when I do my pit walk, because I definitely need that bracket needs to get welded because it got loose again last night at Aqua and it's so rough. So then the heads come off, you know. And I'm
Question
losing-
for you: how'd the blue water and the porta potty feel?
Yeah, I got a little payback today. I was taking a poop in the porta john, and of course AJ knew I was in there, and he was backing up the trailer, and yeah, I got a little blue water, and actually I kind of feel it.
It's gross.
I almost feel
You're
like
a
I have
sick
like
bastard.
hemorrhoids or something.
You're
right
a
now.
sick fuck.
It sounds like father of AJ
Yep.
and daughter of James are back from picking up ice and
And
gasoline
lots of
that
beer.
you never buy,
And lots of beer.
Miller Lite too.
Yep.
So what's your quit your bitching then?
I can't really bitch at Robert because he didn't really bitch at me today for nothing.
It wasn't too bad.
No, he was actually pretty good. I was kind of shocked. Just assholes on the road like
Yeah.
you took one a couple weeks ago. It's just like I'm driving the tractor trailer. People need to understand those things don't stop.
Yeah. Well,
And they pull out in front of you, or at the last second they decide they're going to turn and just lock the brakes up, and it's not easy to stop one of those things.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's tough. I mean, you know, when you're pulling a camper or a race trailer,
Right.
they don't want to be behind you, so,
Right.
or they don't want to be. Yeah, they don't want to be
Agreed.
behind you, so they're going to try to get out in front of you.
Also, I'm going to bitch about the road closure on 23 in Hillsdale
Okay.
because I had to take an alternate route to get back to the yard yesterday while at work, and it was an extra 25 minutes to go up 217 because it's a quarter-mile lane closure. Can we just like build a road that just goes around?
Yeah.
Like, this is ridiculous.
Right. We want to take a minute to thank our sponsors on our
Yes.
cars. I guess I'll go first. I have Cedar Ridge Construction, which is out of Connecticut. We're actually, as Dan Martin says, we're Connecticut campaigners. He is from T-Town, Torrington, Connecticut. I'm born in Bristol, Connecticut, but was raised in Farmington. So, but yeah,
James Hatch just texted me, said, "Bring it, and he'll make a new bracket for you."
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably just go down there early Friday. I'll load it in the race trailer and just swing down there. And but I also got kind of an unusual sponsor on my car for dirt racing. I have Albany, the Capital Region Bone and Joint Center, which Corey Chaika, a surgeon there, has been a barber customer of mine for about 20 years now. So that was pretty cool. I got Caroline Street Pub, which is pretty familiar on the Demetrius Drello's car. His uncle owns that bar up in Saratoga, and he's also been a barber customer of mine for about 20 years. Yeah, I mean, you got Section 8 Race Camp, which is kind of me. You got Captain Kobasi, which is the Cap. That's my sister's boyfriend. We got Rob Alberita Snap-on. Also, we haven't gotten a sticker on yet because he was a little late, like with getting his design over. But Hubie's Restaurant in Middleburg, New York. Chris Hubbard is a good dude. That's a good little restaurant on that main street down there. So yeah, and what about you?
Well, first and foremost, got to thank my dad, my brother, my family, my sister, my parents, like everybody that supports me. With what I do. Robbie with the Snap-on business. Ferris Automotive, they out of Winans-Kill, New York, they take care of us. Brandon Plank from Dig. His dad actually just got inducted into one of the Hall of Fames up there I saw on Facebook. So congratulations to them. Brandon does a lot for us and helps us out with whatever we need. So big shout out to him. Ryan Larkin, Rick Edwards from LPM, Boss Mechanical, Billy Boss. He's been with us the past 3 or 4 years. There's so many people to thank on my car. It's truly unbelievable. Chris Eastwood. I'm very fortunate with everything that I've got. Everybody that stepped up this year when we made the step to sportsman, and if it wasn't for all of them, we wouldn't be doing this.
For sure. And we can also, like Lance and Jill Sharp, for sure. They've always supported us a lot. Obviously Dan Martin and John Stanley are supporting us. Tim Goey, Ron Dwyer. We certainly got a lot of good people on our corner. James Hatch comes up and helps out. Travis Roger, Rich Smith, Noel. There's a lot of behind the scenes that go on. Like my parents, when I go to race Ackford on Fridays, they take care of the dogs for me. And then
I think we should do a little bit of a Olives in the comments bitching. I think we should do a new segment of shout outs.
Shout outs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler White, he's telling me I'm
Well,
a bitch, but
He got a big
won
win last night.
four-cylinder race. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the staging lane. I saw him pulling up.
Shout out.
But yeah, and like just all the behind the scenes stuff that happens around here with, people help cooking for us. And like, on a like day like today, on my routine is at 4:00, I go in, I set my DJ equipment up. Then I go in, I do my video for Lebanon Valley Facebook. So my parents are helping out with the dogs there too. Here comes these two dorks back. Who else you want to give a shout out to?
Give a shout out to Robert Albreda. He got all the tires done, and he's
Hello, Robert.
He's got all sorts of American racers. Shout out Bobby Hackle, hooked me up with a 53 right rear because he didn't have one.
I saw a picture of Bobby got cradled off last night, huh?
I didn't see what happened, though.
I didn't either. I mean, I left. I was like, what?
Robert's currently got a fetish for oil.
Yo, what's going on, Robert?
We'll change tomorrow before we go to you.
How's your topper cigar going?
Is it a good gnaw?
Noel, what are you doing?
That's fine.
You get ice because you don't get ice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. We were just talking about guys like you is what makes this racing operation go around. Getting ice and, getting beer.
It's the microphones.
microphones.
That was his idea.
Don't judge. Yeah. Keep it stepping, pal.
Did you see my phone case? Is that pretty cool?
Yeah. Would you?
KBS.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yep.
Nice,
25
you got spare tires now. What?
I do. Yep.
Tyler White said Bobby got stuffed in the backstretch wall.
Gotcha.
Not good. Not good.
How Danny Creedon do? Yeah.
Robert?
Finish either.
Yeah. I know he brought a 16X because the 19, I think something happened with the rear end. But, yeah. You got anything else?
Let's see Robert's face, Tyler White says. You don't want to see his ugly face. He's his hat's sideways. He's sweating like crazy. He's got a cigar hanging out. He's whipped.
Speaking of Robert, several months ago, Robert had a new set of jeans on that were a little hipster. I've noticed since I made fun of him for that, he has not worn those pants since then.
Well, he probably ruined them grinding tires and then blames me for it.
Well, and then this fucking guy, he leaves all kinds of power tools and electric stuff out in the rain,
and then he
wonders
comes why his
doesn't
shorts
work. What
And then he yells at us.
The grooving iron.
Yeah.
He left it out in the rain last night. Fuck! I get here this morning from the racetrack, and he's like, "This fucking thing don't work." I'm like, "Well, you leave shit out in the rain."
And then he yells at us, and then he's like, "Why isn't this fucking working?" And me and Ryan are like, "Because you left it out."
Jamie Spraker, AJ never came or answered me back when I texted.
I told you that. You
What
were
happened?
supposed to take care of that, Robert.
You were supposed to go there last night.
I was supposed to go after work, but I didn't get out of work till late. I didn't get out till almost 6.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You'd rather be flipping over side by sides
Oh, here we go.
drinking.
Here we go. You shithead.
Well, you got anything else there, you Torrington Raggy?
No, I don't have anything else,
All
you
right.
asshole.
Well, we're going to be at Lebanon Valley Speedway. There's stock car racing every Saturday night. We'll see you at the track.
You're a dick.
Jamie Spraker.
Yeah, well, that little asshole.